Welcome to the Tristan Dunn Show. I am your host, Tristan, and today I got a lot that I want to talk about. We're gonna go over real quick our last week NFL. It was not good. We went 3-10. It was just it was one of those weeks, man. It's just that simple. It was one of those weeks, and overall our record is now 46, 43, and 1. Um, we'll talk about it real quick just so that we can say that we did. This mic is really pissing me off. I don't know why. I can hear myself in it, and then it like the reverberation lowers it back down, and I don't know. It's weird. So, like, you had Tampa who lost to the Steelers. Like, what? You had the Cardinals who lost to the Seahawks. That was dumb. You had the Packers who lose to the Jets. You had I'm looking at it. The Jaguars who played very, very good the whole game and then lost to the Colts last minute. That shouldn't have happened. You have the Ravens who give up 2 touchdowns in like a minute and lose. You have the Bears who were this close but so far. I mean, it was one of those weeks in the NFL. From a betting standpoint, though, that day we did pretty good. We're getting to that point in the season, betting wise, where I like to start betting a lot more props than I do games because you have shit like that happen. You have the Ravens just outright lose to the Giants. I don't even know how to bet or even pick a Giants game no more. I really don't. Like, do I just pick them to win every week? They're busting parlays. They're beating teams that they shouldn't beat. Which, in my opinion, is a sign of good coaching. I think Daboll is on to something there. And what's scary is their team isn't even that good. Like, if you really look at the Giants team, like, they don't have any receivers. They got Saquon. Daniel Jones is playing out of his mind right now. He's not like a world beater or nothing, but he's playing better than Daniel Jones of the past. Their defense is playing solid. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. That's the Giants are just one of those teams that you really gotta do a double take on. Um, the Packers are in trouble, man. Uh, from a fantasy standpoint, Aaron Rodgers is going to be one of the worst fantasy quarterbacks in recent years, along with Russell Wilson. And then I saw today a report that said that they're going to try and add him a receiver at the trade deadline. You got the Panthers that are fixing to try and move Christian McCaffrey. That's going to suck. We moved Robbie Anderson yesterday or 2 days ago, something like that. Robbie was going to go regardless, but it is what it is on that one. I'm not that upset on that one. Although I will say I'm more on Robbie's side than I thought I was going to be. I really thought I kind of thought I was like, man, Robbie's kind of being a diva, being a baby, but I don't know. At what point do you just get so sick and tired of losing that you can't help it? So yeah, and then you got the 49ers. They lose outright to Atlanta. Atlanta's were 6 weeks. They're 6-0 against the spread this year. They're either outright winning or they're covering every single spread. Yeah, the NFL is starting to get a little unpredictable, and I don't know. This is where the point in the season where I'm like, I'm probably just gonna play player props instead because I'd rather take a shot on that than trying to pick who's gonna cover or who's gonna win. I did win pretty big on the Bengals. I won pretty big on the Vikings. Those were pretty easy. I lost the Chiefs. I thought the Chiefs were gonna win. They didn't. I really thought Dallas was gonna put up more of a fight than they did. I'm still listen. I ref I don't want to say I refuse to say the Eagles are a good team. I think they're one of the better teams in the NFC and in the league. But like NFL teams are so weird, dude, because they killed the Cowboys in the first half. It wasn't close, and in my opinion, that game should have ended 38-10. Blow them out. But teams just like to either. I don't know if Dallas's defense made great halftime adjustments, or if they just took their foot off the gas. And so I don't know. I You got to just keep your foot on the gas and beat these teams. And then you have the Chargers last night, who had a nice little scare to the Broncos, but the Broncos suck. That was pretty easy dub. So, all right, this is what I really want to talk about today. That was a recap for NFL. We went 3-10, 46-43, and 1 on the season. And I think that is not good, in my opinion. Sure, we're above 500, but it is what it is. So I want to talk a little bit about bankroll management and quality over quantity when it comes to betting. So we have a lot. We are starting to enter prime sports betting season. You got the NFL that's it's hot and heavy. We're getting toward the middle of the season, and we got a lot going on with that Thursday through Monday. Then you got college football, which is now we're starting to get MAC action. So Wednesday through Saturday, we got college football. Then you got the NBA starts tonight. So we're going to have NBA almost every single night. You have hockey almost every single night. Then you have, which baseball's coming to an end, but playoff baseball all through October. And I've had a lot of fun betting playoff baseball, but you got tennis every day if you want to bet that. Then you've got golf on the weekends if you want to bet that. Then you've got college basketball fixing to start. It's a lot. And I remember last year feeling a little overwhelmed sometimes. You got to shoot for quality over quantity. And that's one thing that I want to try and do. If you are on Twitter and you regularly are browsing the gambling or betting Twitter space, and you know who the big dogs are, you know who the guys that everybody follows. Somebody that I really look at as an example is Uncle Phil. And he's the guy that posts the funny TikToks. The pump up, the college football pump ups. He does his little notebook. He actually inspired me to get my own notebook because what I think it does is it really helps you pick a bet. It helps you find a bet, research it, and pick it. Like with Uncle Phil, it seems like every bet he places, he is 100% confident it's gonna hit every single time. Like every time he makes a bet, he's very confident in it. I can't say the same for every bet that I've ever placed. Like I'll place a bet and I'm just kind of, we're just gonna kind of hope on this one. And I really want to get away from that. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to, if I'm placing a bet, I want to have 100% confidence in the bet. It can still lose, of course, but I want to know that I did everything I could. So I say all that to say we might be getting into a new type of show that we're going to start doing. We'll obviously keep doing our NFL stuff, but like what we're going to do is we're going to come on here and I guess cap a game or cap games. I don't consider myself a capper though. A capper is somebody who researches picks and games, and I don't know. I don't look at myself as a handicapper is what is the actual term for it, but I think it'd be fun. I think so. I'm going to share my screen now. There we go. Okay, so what this is, and this is where I normally start. So I like to see where the money's at. Before I ever even want to pick a game, one of the first things I'm going to do is who's getting the most money, who's getting the most betting percentage handles, and we go from there. So sometimes it helps to just take away the emotion and just look at numbers. And because I don't care who wins at the end of the day. If it's not the Panthers, I don't give a shit who wins. I want to win money. Like we're in this to win money. We're not in this. People, too many people bet with their heart, bet with their feelings, and bet with their. I've done it before, but I've tried my best to quit doing it. And so, like, because it doesn't matter at the end of the day, like we're betting to win money. Like it's not. We're not on here like, oh, like right here. Oh, the Celtics. Oh, they're gonna kill the 76ers. Oh, well, are they? So like, let's look. We'll go in here. So for the spread, you got Philly getting 70% of the bets and 88% of the money. That tells at +3. That tells me sharp money is on Philly. So what is sharp money? Sharp money is people that have more knowledge and more information and access to more information than I do. I want to bet with those guys. I want to be betting what they're betting because they know more than I do. I'm not going to sit on here and act like I have all this information and I'm going to bet what they're betting. So an early look, Philadelphia +3 looks like a good play. So now we're going to go to money line. Same thing. 73% of the bets, 81% of the money. I personally think Boston's going to be a shit show this year. You know, a lot of people have them in the finals, making a playoff run. I think their coach thing is going to I think they'll be an average team this year. They might sneak into the playoffs. I might be completely wrong, but I think they lose tonight to the 76ers. So the total. Okay, this is interesting. This is how you know sharp money bettors are really, really, really hitting a line. So this top bar is the percentage of bets. So right here, 72% of all bets are coming in on the over 216 points total for the Celtics 76ers game. But only 27% of the money. That's not a lot. Now flip to the other side, the under. Only 28% of betting handles is getting the money. But 73, I'm sorry, is getting the bets. But 73% of the money is coming in on that side. So for me personally, I'm betting the under on this game. I'm betting with the guys with a lot of money that think that this game's going to go under. So that's where I normally start. I try to I pick games. I'm just using this as an example because there's only 2 NBA games tonight, but we could look at MLB too. So then what do? So Sportsline is a subscription-based service. It's like $10 a month. They have cappers on here. They have analysts. They have all kinds of different tools. Sometimes, hell, if I'm being lazy and I'm like, I just haven't had time to look at a game, I'm probably just going to follow one of these dudes on here that do it for a living. But there's been plenty of times where I have faded them because I've looked at the game myself and I'm like, honestly, I don't like their pick. And I've won, but I've also lost because these dudes do it for a living. So it's not so let me show you an example. So this is the NFL. Let's go to NBA. All right, so you see right here, they have expert picks. They also have a simulation model. They have their website set up for trends. So right here, you see Matt Severance is on Philadelphia +3.5. He'll give his analysis and what he thinks. But there's certain dudes on here that I if they make a pick, I'm like, I'm gonna pay attention. If I'll come in here and go, oh, Matt made a pick because I kind of like Matt. So I'm going to go, okay, Matt likes Philadelphia +3. Let me see if I like Philadelphia +3. So we're going to go spread. I'll look at that and go, I kind of like Philadelphia +3 too, based off of that. But so also on here, you can go on here and look at. So it's not going to be as. So NBA is literally just starting tonight. So we have no data. But so what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to scores and odds, go to MLB, and today we have Yankees and Guardians. They got postponed last night. I know who I liked yesterday. I was able to cash out my bets because the game got postponed. I was kind of leaning Guardians in the over. Let's see if that's still the case. So, like right now, money line, it's changed. The Yankees are probably. I like the Yankees just by looking at this. So, like now, we're gonna go back here, go to picks, and then we're going to go to MLB and right here. So there's two expert picks on this game already. Matt's on the Yankees, and John Bullman is on Cleveland still. I think John. Okay. Uh, Yankees are home. That doesn't matter to us. So this is what I was wanting to show you guys. So like right here, this is all the data that they compile, and they give you all sorts of trends. And like right here, you can do after a day off. Who's that? The Guardians are 24-27 plus 11. So over under stats. So like it's just a tool, and like you have to come up with your own sets of tools that will help you pick games. You can come over here onto the right side and see that game logs. You can go see all the recent games and whatnot. So that's kind of how I start. There's a little bit more that I haven't shown yet, but like you can go in here. You also want to see where the lines are at. So like Bovada is one of the books that I use. So you'll go in here, go to baseball, and we're going to look at Guardians versus Yankees. Lines at 143, Yankees at minus 174. I mean, honestly, I'm probably going to shoot Guardians money line. I'm not going to put a lot on it. And so, like, if you're unfamiliar with bankroll management, you need to come up with what's called a unit system. So, a unit system technically is 1% of your bankroll. So, or 1 to 3% is, I usually bet about 2%. But so, like, let's just say, for example, you have $10,000. Your unit size is $100. $100 a bet for one unit. If we let's just say we looked at this game, I'll do one better. Let's just say we really like the Sixers tonight. So we're gonna go in here. Listen, everything that I look at in the game, I'm just like, I love the 76ers. But I think, let's just say I really like the 76ers, but I don't love the 76ers. What I'll do is I'll come in here, 3-unit bet. I want to do 3 units. 3 units will be $300 to win $272. And that's how you would do that. 4-unit bet, $400. 10-unit bet, $1,000. So that's how you manage your bankroll. So I don't know. I think I like the 76ers tonight a lot, actually. Another game that I really wanted to look at was the Lakers and Warriors. So before I ever even looked at numbers, I like the Lakers in this game. I like the Lakers to win outright. I saw something that said that the Warriors might not even play starters a full game. That's crazy in the opener. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. So this could be, I'm not going to say it's going to be a daily show because it's probably not going to be a daily show, but I would like to say multiple times a week we get on here, and we could even go live. If we can get enough YouTube subscribers, we can go live. But I'd like to get on here and like really fill out a notebook about what we really like for the day and go from there. I mean, the sky's the limit. We can do whatever. Like, I love college basketball. Me, and if you're watching the Coach's Call podcast, me, Sit Dog, and Tony, and of course there'll be guests and shit. We are all going to be doing a. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to turn this off. Stop share. There we go. We are all going to be doing a college basketball podcast. those dudes are so versed in college basketball, it's not even funny. They're on a different level. Like they ended up having me like you can't really see it, but right there, I got this notebook. So this notebook, it's not a notebook. I guess it's a magazine, but it breaks down like all these teams and like returning players, transfers they got, a breakdown of the current team, their record last year, where they got to in the tournament, what people think they're going to get to in this year's tournament. Like they got like I just flipped to Baylor, they got them predicted going to the Sweet 16. So like it's going to get deep, and that's just I mean it's kind of what I'm saying. There's going to be a lot going on. And let's navigate it together. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like let's get on here and let's make some money. It's always fun making some money. So yeah, that's it. You'll get a you'll get a NFL episode from me Sunday. Or no, not Sunday. Probably Thursday. I'm gonna try and get it out Thursday before the Thursday night football game happens. Which I think we got Cardinals and Saints. I gotta lean on the Cardinals, but these primetime games have been rough, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. I'm gonna get off of here and upload this. And hey, if you are watching this on YouTube, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think, and we will go from there. Peace out, guys.